Hello, 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 everyone. Here we are again, day two of the 21-day challenge to get to know yourself again. Now, today, I didn't have the greatest of days. I was actually presented with tons of challenges from the moment the day began, and it was from dumb stuff like the weather, which which I don't get too crazy about anymore with, caught up in the weather and having it affect me. But today there were, I think there was like a tornado, hailstorms, perfect for the 1st of July, which is fine. That didn't get me down. A bunch of other stuff happened. Everything it seemed that I was trying to get done wasn't getting done. And the immediate reaction, first of all, is to try to control it, to take action to like fix things and make them work better, or try to catch things in time before it becomes an absolute disaster. But it really almost seemed like the universe was really, giving me a test and saying, okay, how can you maintain your calm in all of this? And so of course I didn't. No, I ended up letting it out, unfortunately, on the people I love the most. I come home and I flare up and I answer badly and whatever it is. And finally tonight, before I hopped on here with you guys, because I was a mess, and of course then it's almost like when you get into that funk and things are just not working, it's almost like I look for other things to continue to keep me in that, in that low vibe, in that craziness, in that manicness, almost to justify the fact that this is just a rotten day. Well, it wasn't a rotten day. A series of things happened, and I interpreted them to be like, oh my gosh, why is this happening to me? But what I really needed from all of that was to find a way to get centered, find a way to realize what is really going on. And when I did that, not until late tonight, unfortunately, not until a little bit before I hopped on here, but I thought, I actually was going to talk about something completely different, but I figured I really want to use what happened today and see if that can be of use to someone else, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that goes through these days where you just feel like, oh my God, I can't wait till it's over and hopefully tomorrow's better. But you know what? Today was useful too. Today had some wonderful moments in it as well. And the only way I actually realized that was by taking a moment to take a breath. And what I actually did the meditation I promised I would do, not until this evening, but it helped me to just detach from everything that was going on, get out of the reactionary mode. And there are a few ways that I've learned how to do this. One is just, of course, breathing. And if you pay attention to your breath, one of the exercises could be that you do a deep breath on a count of 4. Deep breath, inhale, counting 4, and then you hold it at the top for a count of 4. You release the breath, exhale for a count of 4, and then keep it out for another count of 4. And you do that a few times, and what it does is it slows everything down. You're not in that manic, reactive pace, which is what we tend to get into because we've got so much going on. Let's face it, there's just so much to take care of. And a lot of times, we set up ourselves and say, okay, this is my to-do list, and then you get another 50 things that weren't on the to-do list, that fires that need to be put out, basically. So that was the first thing. And then other words came back to me from a very dear teacher of mine who I followed for a long time, Amir Zog. I still follow him, of course. But I remember the first words that I heard him speak, he said, there's nothing to do, there's nowhere to be, there's nothing to figure out, and there's nothing to accomplish. And when I heard those words, everything inside of me just settled. And I still use them. I still use them to this day because I realize it just brings me to the moment where I am right now. And in this moment, nothing catastrophic is happening. I'm breathing, I'm alive, everything's fine, the problems will be sorted. So I just wanted to share that with you today about finding a moment to get out of the reactionary mode and find a way to do it. Some people do it with meditation. Sometimes you're not always able to take a walk in nature. So you're going to have a few elements in order to be able to do it in your life. I think the smartwatches even have now where you can just do some breathing, just stop for a moment, put everything on do not disturb, take a few breaths, maybe do the box breathing like I suggested before. And when you're done with that, come back to what are you grateful for? What do you have right now in your life? What is working? I'm every day of my life, I'm grateful for my son. I'm grateful to have a beautiful home to live in. I live in one of the most spectacular countries in the world. I have running water. I have a toilet in my home. A lot of people don't have a toilet in their homes. So, I have a beautiful dog. So I go back over all of the things that I'm truly grateful for, and the energy vibe changes. So I hope that was of use to someone today. And I'm really looking forward to hearing from you if you've tried any of these exercises, if you have other exercises which help you bring you back to yourself. Bring yourself away from the chaos outside and bring you back to who you truly are. So wish you a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey, Ron, look at you. Great to see you there. Sorry, I was just about to sign off. Talk to you soon. Bye.